Nobody wins when the family feels.
Doing to her? Is she crying out for help? You know what I'm saying? It's emotional. It's just so overwhelming.
Adriana Curie Taylor was a light in the lives that she came across, a 23-year-old woman with loved ones that adored her, including her cousin Ashley Taylor and her aunt Terry Taylor.
She was always good to be around, had a good attitude, was really funny. Just made the best of everything.
Taylor was first reported missing by Cleveland police on November 13th. Her family last hearing from her on October 8th. The 23-year-old was believed to be living with her boyfriend at the time of her disappearance, and as each day passed, her family's worry for her well-being grew exponentially.
Over the last few weeks, that's what I was going through. Like, where is she? What are they doing to her? I hope she's not hurt. I was praying that we found her alive. I was praying that.
But on Sunday night, the Allegheny County Medical Examiner's Office confirmed what Taylor's family feared most. On Thanksgiving, the 23-year-old's body was found in the backyard of a home in Wilkinsburg, Pennsylvania, with a gunshot wound to her head.
She was just a best friend, you know, but also my cousin, and I'm just hurt because I just never would have thought that this would happen, because she didn't deserve that.
Cleveland police have confirmed that they are investigating this incident as a homicide. Taylor's loved ones want justice.
If anyone knows anything, report it to the police.
Adriana Curie Taylor was just 23 years old. She was a daughter, a cousin, a niece, and a friend. But most of all, she was a person who was loved.
I just want everybody to know that she was loved, and she had a good heart, and she was a light, and I'm gonna miss her. I'm really gonna miss her. Really am.
Reporting in Cleveland, Brad Hamilton, Fox 8 News.
Sickening. Another domestic dispute that goes state to state with someone losing their life. Today, we gotta talk about a story of a young lady who was found in her ex-sister backyard on Thanksgiving night. Her family and friends is from Ohio. They reported her missing for weeks. She have a boyfriend that got family in Pennsylvania. He over 2 decades older than her, but she been living with her, and who am I to judge? But thankfully, through the recent surveillance footage from a camera across the street, this queen will now finally get some justice, as her boyfriend is now a most wanted fugitive for the state of Ohio. So before we get into this one, remember family, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we're gonna jump right to it. Adriana Taylor, 23 years old, she was last seen or heard from in her family back in late October 2022. Taylor's body was found in the rear yard of her home on Hill Avenue on Thursday in Pittsburgh. The cause of her death was a gunshot wound to the head, according to the medical examiner's report. Now, like we mentioned before, family, according to authorities, this whole incident started in Ohio and ended up in Pennsylvania. Now, I'm going to show you guys 2 clips and read brief key details from both articles that we're going to bring into one video that's important to everything. Now, the first is the article from Pennsylvania. And in this article, it seems as if though the boyfriend who authorities claim held responsible for this unfortunate situation didn't act alone. And check this out. Here's why. It stated surveillance video from the neighbors recorded around 5 p.m. on Thanksgiving Day showed a car pulling up in front of the residence. Neighbors say they were suspicious after a passenger exited, heading to the car's trunk. A passenger exited, so someone was driving as well, and stayed there for some time before eventually walking towards the back of the home.
What started in Cleveland as a missing persons investigation has come to a tragic end here in the Pittsburgh area. And we know that 23-year-old Adriana Taylor was missing for several weeks before her body was found behind a home in Wilkinsburg on Thanksgiving Day. And now police are searching for the man that they suspect was involved in her death. This is 23-year-old Adriana Taylor. Daylight video from Sky 4 with Action Cam showing the backyard of a Wilkinsburg home where police said she was found on Thanksgiving Day. A little over 4 hours before police arrived on scene, this surveillance footage, captured around 5 p.m., shows a car pull in front of a home on Hill Avenue, where Kennedy's sister lived at one point. A passenger gets out and walks to the trunk of the car. After lingering there for a moment, the person is seen walking to the backyard. Sources said Taylor was wrapped in plastic and covered in cement with a gunshot wound to the head. 43-year-old Anthony Maurice Kennedy is wanted for aggravated murder. And according to the arrest warrant, it's unclear if Kennedy's sister was living in that home where Taylor's body was found currently. We'll, of course, keep you updated as we learn more on this investigation. And if you have any information that could be helpful, call 1-833-ALL-TIPS. Reporting live at Allegheny County Police Headquarters, Kaylee Gunderson, Pittsburgh's Action News.
A Cleveland news outlet stated this on their headlines. An arrest warrant issued for 43-year-old man for the demise of a Cleveland woman found deceased in Pennsylvania. Also, Ohio issued Anthony Kennedy on a most wanted, stating that Anthony Kennedy is wanted for aggravated M and in connection to the demise of Adriana Taylor. They also gave key detail that she was previously living with her boyfriend on the 3200 block of West 98th Street.
She was found with a gunshot wound to her head in Pittsburgh. He has connections and ties to Pittsburgh. He has connections and ties to a bunch of guns.
Friend pleading for answers tonight as details surface about the man accused of killing a woman from Cleveland, leaving her body in a yard in Wilkinsburg. Good evening, I'm Ken Rice. That woman, Adriana Taylor, was found shot in the head and buried in Wilkinsburg. Her boyfriend, Anthony Kennedy, is now wanted for murder. And tonight we're hearing from a friend who says he was one of the last people to speak to Taylor and one of the first to realize that something wasn't right. KDK's Erica Moke is live with the story. Erica.
Hey, Ken. Yeah, Edgar Hoyle says that he has known Adriana Taylor since middle school. He says he and a few others started to get worried after calls and texts to Taylor went unanswered for days. Tonight, he tells me he is heartbroken and wishes he would have brought up his concerns about her relationship while he still had the chance.
I'm sorry that I couldn't. I want to. I wish I could bring you back.
Wiping away tears, speaking directly to the friend he calls Dree, Edgar Hoyle says the 23-year-old who loved life did not deserve death.
Man, I miss you. I miss your soul, your energy, and stuff like that.
Hoyle says he was one of the first to realize the Cleveland woman was missing. Then, on Thanksgiving night, police were called here to 818 Hill Avenue in Wilkinsburg. In the backyard, Taylor was found dead, shot in the head, and buried.
She ain't kill herself. She ain't bury herself. She ain't do none of that herself. Somebody had to kill her.
The new details about what was found beyond this wooden fence revealed today in the arrest warrant for this man, Anthony Kennedy. Kennedy is now wanted for aggravated murder in connection to Taylor's death. Police say the two were living together in Cleveland before she went missing. Hoyle says he had concerns about his friend's relationship with a 43-year-old, but kept them to himself, something he now regrets.
I feel like this is something I should have talked to her about. Like, I had a red flag. I didn't say anything because I'm like, you're grown. It's your business and stuff. I'm not your father. I'm your friend.
According to the arrest warrant, at one time, Kennedy lived in Pennsylvania and has ties to the house where Taylor's body was found.
Whoever it was, they blood or DNA up under her fingers because I know she was fighting back.
Police are still looking for Kennedy. There's a reward for information leading to his location and arrest. Meantime, Hoyle is still looking for the reason why his friend was killed and has no sympathy for the person who did it.
You did something very wrong and very bad, and you deserve all the time they're going to give you. You deserve life, but I can't even fake to you. You don't deserve to be alive.
Again, police are still looking for Kennedy tonight. If you have any information, they would like to hear from you. For now, reporting live, Erica Moke, KDK News.
Now, before we continue, we want to say RIP to Adriana, love and condolences, and prayers to your family as well. As of now, Anthony Kennedy is not apprehended, and why he did this to his girlfriend, that's still the biggest question of them all. But once more developed, you can guarantee I'll make sure I bring it to you guys' attention, family. But as of now, let me know how y'all feel about this unfortunate situation in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until then, I'll catch y'all on the next one, fam.